What are your ambitions from here on out?
To unify the title.
Are you looking forward to fighting Tony Tucker and unifying the whole heavyweight division next?
Absolutely. I want his title so bad it's not even funny.
Look at this stuff. This is history here. You're history.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change. And you just want your children to be happy and do nice things, and that makes you happy. This is nothing. This is just nothing, man.
Oh, and some nasty stuff in there. There looked to be a bite almost.
You bit him. Was that a retaliation for the eye when you bit him in his ear?
Regardless of what I did, he bit me for 2 fights.
But you got to address it, Mike.
I did address it. I addressed it in the ring.
And what would you say? What do you want to say to him?
I just wanted to apologize. No, what I just wanted to say, and I just want the world to know that, you know, no one, people who love me don't have to say them, Evander's, this guy, that guy. This is a beautiful guy. Me and this guy both come from basically as the sewage, and we watched each other grow to become established and esteemed fighters, you know what I mean? And I just want to know it's just been a pleasure passing through life, being acquainted with you. Okay. You know?
Put it like that you can win this fight.
Are you talking out of turn?
No, I think we're all talking together.
I normally don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. So you shouldn't talk anymore. Unless you want to, you know.
What do you miss most about the life then? The old days?
It's not much I miss about it, no. But I didn't have any peace. You learn humbleness as you get older in life, and you learn if you don't come in this world humble, this world will thrust humbleness upon you.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. Does that work for you, or does it work against you at times?
You know, who cares? We're in a fight anyway. What does it matter?
Well, for example, rage against Evander Holyfield worked against you.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
But it feels like this particular process, this feels a little bit uncomfortable in that we're poking at you for book sales and that we're poking and poking, asking you questions. I don't think you're poking at me. Do you feel that you're poking at me? No, well, a little bit. I feel like this whole process is not something, you've done it for so long that it's something that's less than enjoyable to you. The idea that we would sit here and in order to sell the book, we continue to ask you questions that you may or may not want to answer. I don't know, I'm answering you everything you tell me. Everything you say, I'm answering them. I'm not avoiding any of your questions. Do you figure that I'm avoiding anything, sir? No, not at all. But I'm not sure that you're enjoying it either. I've been working all day for 3 or 4 days. I'm really tired, and if I'm offending you, I'm sorry. I'm just really exhausted. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
For you.
Mike, is it frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight, I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend. And I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Okay. What is it like for you to watch boxing these days?
It's just not my life anymore.
You don't watch it at all? Like, did you watch Tyson Fury,
No,
Deontay Wilder?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was a great fight.
I was in the air flying when they were fighting.
Oh, really? So you don't follow any of it today?
I always, that's part of my life. Right. A lot of stuff about that I don't like about myself and stuff.
Right.
I try to forget that stuff because I'm on a whole different pattern. Yeah.
So.
No. Get off my hand. I ain't doing it. You scumbag. You.
And then, with no warning, all the emotion he hides on stage came gushing out as he told me about the death of his 4-year-old daughter on May 26, 2009, a day that not only left him shattered, but also out of his mind.
This is my best thinking at the time. Get my gun, automatic, just like this, and you just go crazy.
Who are you gonna hurt?
Regardless, that's just my first thought. But when I went to the hospital, the people that were there, they're up there because their kids are dead too, or about to die. So, who the hell am I? Their kids are dying too. I don't know. No. It's something happened that day. I don't know what happened that day.
But whatever happened that day, was there a new Mike Tyson that came the next day?
No, I did some cocaine for a week. I had to get high. I had to back then. I had to get high. I couldn't handle it at all. You have to go. You understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man. You. I'm gonna live my life. I understand this society that I live in hates me. I'm gonna suck. I'm gonna spend it. I'm gonna live until they kill me. I don't know, I'm just living my life. You know, when people tell me you're great and you're the best, you deserve an Oscar, I think of my demons. I think of my flaws, you know, because the reason that I succeed in life is because of my flaws.
What flaws?
Whatever they are. They cause me to ascend to highest places in life because I despise them. And I believe that by ascending, this is really ridiculous because it's not true, of course, because I believe by ascending to these highest places in life, they'll leave. They won't exist anymore, but they do.
Just like there are some people rooting for you, there are some people out there who think he's gotten as many chances as I want to give him. What do you say to them?
I don't say anything to them, you know, and the only way that we could stop hate is by love. And that's all I throw out there now is pretty much love. I used to be one of those people that have a lot of hate, so I know it's, I don't feel, I'm not angry at them, I'm not mad at them, and I understand it's just a disease, it's just an illness, because sometimes we feel comfort in hate, you know? We feel comfort in our misery, and so I understand that world, so I'm no one to judge.
Put your mother in a straight jacket, you punk-ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy, you faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You're not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
Does it make sense, before we read these passages, for you to have a happy ending?
I don't know about that. We're dealing with life on life terms.
What does that mean?
It's out of my control, truly. You know, it's out of my control. I say, well, I'm responsible now. I have to be present for my family and my children. But when I don't know, when that feeling comes, you know, you have no control over it. I might want to die tomorrow. you know, and that's just what it is. And that's how my mind works. Maybe something may happen. I might get into an argument with my wife. Something might happen. I might want to die tomorrow. And I might want to live. But I might have killed myself already. So I don't know how that goes. You know.
And you want to die because there's been enough already?
No, maybe I want to die because I want to know what it's like to die. I want to know if it's just dark, like when you have one of those dead sleeps and you wake up and you wouldn't know if you were dead or not if you didn't wake up. So I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I just know right now I want to live and experience life, and I don't know what life has in store for me, but I'm not afraid to find out. But I'm not afraid of dying either.
You know.